Today's show is brought to you and the congregation by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook. Shout out to DraftKings Sportsbook. You know they're the top-rated sportsbooking app in all of North America. They're safe. They're secure. You see the homie over here just like him? They reliable, baby. And, of course, if we're going to talk about the homies at DraftKings, you know we got to talk about the promo codes they got going on, right? Because they stay with a deal, Deke. And the deal right now is, initial bet, $5. You receive $200 in bonus bets instantly. But, you know what the kicker is. No pun intended. You have to use the promo code MOATS. All right, you see it right there. Use that, man. It's an awesome situation. I mean, who knows? We saw some anytime touchdowns that took place yesterday or some anytime scores as well. So you got to have some flexibility with that. But DraftKings offers a ton of those options to you. Now, we also know that you can struggle. You can become a little overzealous, a little overwhelmed with the situation, and you might turn into having a problem. And for those that do have those problems, if you live in New York, you know it's a number that you could text. But for everybody else, the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER.
Did you hear the report from Jay Glazer that Aiyuk was going to be a Steelers, like the day he signed with the Niners?
Mm-hmm.
Niners were ready to trade him to the Steelers.
Okay.
And they told him, it's either you make this decision to stay here by practice, and if not, the deal's already done. We're sending you to the Steelers. Kyle Shanahan runs from his office, goes to talk to Aiyuk at some point, during the practice or after the practice, and Aiyuk decides to stay with the Niners. But the deal was done. Yeah, the deal was done to go to the Steelers. I mean, obviously we knew there was a deal in place, but day Aiyuk signed, the Niners already made the decision. We're trading you to the Steelers.
They said put your feet to the fire, essentially. This is what it is. I mean,
so close.
So close, and it does make sense too if that was how it all played out to why we were kind of just waiting as long as we were open-ended. Because what if San Fran even on that day didn't take that stance? Would we have had that decision made? And that's you know what I mean?
The next day or 2 days later.
Or we still just keep waiting, right? So I mean, it is what it is. Shout out though to Omar and the team, man, identifying something that we thought would be an upgrade for our current roster and going after it. Ain't nothing wrong with going after something, man. And all right, you ain't get it this time, but hey, respect
the Niners
to the heck that you went for it,
obviously
bro.
budged off their 26.
Exactly.
They ended up paying him $30 per year.
Yeah, something had to give.
We had, based off a lot of the reports, it looked like 28 on the table, 28 per year.
Mm-hmm.
He ends up deciding to stick with that familiarity, the continuity.
Yeah, and I get it.
Yeah,
too,
I can't blame him. I was just
getting
getting pissed off where we're having weeks and weeks go by, and we know the scenario hasn't changed at all. And Ayuk's being really indecisive. We know it's either Niners or Steelers. Make your choice.
Absolutely.
This is what the Steelers are offering. It's on the table. We know what the contract they're going to give to you. And you and the Niners, you kind of know what your numbers are too.
Yeah.
Just make the decision at this point. And it just kept dragging on for many weeks too long, I think. Not even days. It got to the point of weeks.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. It was yo, you need to either let us know you're coming or you're not. One way or the other, we're going to live. We're going to be fine. We still going to have success. You saw even yesterday, we still got out of that stadium without them. But it's just yo, just let us know, man.